Hi guys, today I'll be showing you how to get all of the secret foods in Secret Staycation. Okay, so I'm gonna have a carrot for now because they're really thin. So usually when you spawn here, you'll see the toaster, and when you come over here, you will find the bread. Already have it. And when you also go step into the pan, you can also find a potato by jumping in and getting it. But another one of the secret fruits is up on that fridge. So first you have to go up these to get on the purple one, and try to use a carrot because it's very thin and it's better to use. You have to get especially on the purple one. Make sure to stand like around the top and then yeet yourself. So Secret Staycation is not one of the ordinary popular games, but it is still a really fun game. I personally like playing this more, but you can also play hide and seek and juice party. There is also a new secret area. The door over there, you may see, it's another secret area, but we shall get onto that later. So instead of coming through the middle, try to go through that area so you don't get stuck or fall off. One of my favorite foods in Secret Staycation is probably the cookie. It's very adorable, but I also really like the potato. So when you walk over to the clipboard, try to walk at the end and try not to slide off. It's actually kind of hard to get over here. It should take you about, like, for me it takes about 5 minutes usually to get up here and to actually properly not fall off, which is really hard. You can still be an apple to walk this part, but I prefer being a carrot because it is easier to actually do. And being a carrot makes you taller, which makes you jump a little further. And when you finally make it, step onto a little cardboard. And instead of trying to jump on the fridge straight away, try to jump on this little part, and then you can get on the top of the fridge to actually get the little pumpkin. It is very, very cool. And after you get the pumpkin, walk over to the edge of the fridge when you see this plant and jump. You can actually fall over, but also if you look under the fridge, and try walking under this part, you can get the strawberry. And I shall also show you how to get the caviar. Not a lot of people. I'm gonna change into the cherry tomato. Okay, so not everyone knows how to get caviar, but anyways, it is pretty easy. As you see, I actually fell off. The plant at the side is where the caviar is. Anyways, ow. If you actually look on the plant, that's where you will find the caviar. That's what the caviar looks like. At first, when I was new to Staycation and I saw people wearing caviar, then I thought that they were like hackers and they were trying to glitch, and I was just really confused because I didn't know what was going on. I just thought it was like a glitch or a hack, but someone just pushed me off. But it is not a hack or a glitch. It is one of the fruits. Well, foods. It's not really food. Well, anyways, another useful tip for climbing up here. You shouldn't use big chunky vegetables like mango or watermelon. You should use you should use something like carrot or cherry tomato, but you have to be really careful not to fall down, which happens a lot. But also you should try to stand on the purple one. I personally like to use strawberry because it is one of the smaller fruits. And also it is not very chunky. It's less chunky. So and also it's less hard to get stuck because it's more chunkier. But it is also very easy to roll off. Taking a really long while to climb up here. Well, anyways, in the end, when you do get up there, try to jump down on the plants so you can actually get the caviar. I recommend being something really thin. It's gonna be a carrot again. And another tip for climbing up here is not to use trunkies. You can use chunky, but as long as you know how to actually use chunky fruit. This isn't really the easiest. Isn't the easiest to do it. Because I do watch funny. It's funny, and as you may have seen from the video, it is really hard to get up here. Well, anyways, when you do get up there, you can get the caviar, which is needed for something. I shall show you later. I'll show you what it is needed for later. Once you do get up here, jump so you can get up here, and it's really actually annoying to get up there. It's really annoying to get up there. I shall still show you. Ow. I shall still show you. And another thing is instead of going right on the end and jumping, you'll probably end up falling off like I did. So, you see when you're up here, jump, and see you should stay about here. So going to the right and then jumping. Jump. Ah, I didn't make it. That was so close. Well, another thing that I will show you is I will try finding the caviar later, but anyways, I shall also show you how to get the cheese. So jump on here and you shall see this tomato. When you pick it up, turn into the tomato. And then yeet yourself down. Right, so you're under the bookshelf. And when you actually get here, use your legs to stand here and then turn on slow. So you can try to glitch yourself in the hole. And then this is the cheese. So check around the corner. The main thing is to check around the corner. Okay, so do you see the pen? Go towards the pen, but you have to be really careful because of the mouse. Oh, it's really annoying when the mouse can get you, but it is supposed to. When the mouse brings you back, wait for the mouse to leave. To stay here. to wait for the mouse to leave. And when the mouse does, use this thing to yeet yourself forward. And when you go towards that, find this, and you'll try to get in here. Just follow that little thing. And then you'll be able to find the little cheese. It is very adorable. It's a small piece of cheese. And another thing why I love the small cheese is because it is so good at jumping. It's so tiny. And small cheese is actually going to help us to get the caviar. Because it helps. Because it jumps really long. My little cheese. Be careful not to get the cheese stuck there again. Eat the cheese. And then yeet yourself over! But that is usually too far to yeet yourself. Getting the caviar is usually really hard. Well, I'll show you in the video. So if you try to jump, there's a hose, a little train, you can actually get the you can usually get the also get the little sugar cube that's inside, but it is really hard to get it. And there's also like a secret item with a cheese maze. So if you get the sugar cube, then you can go into the cheese maze, and when the rat catches you with the sugar cube, then you get like you get a limited food. It's really cool. And anyways, another thing that's on the chair is a cookie. I have in fact already gotten the cookie, but if you get the cheese and walk up here and yeet yourself over, then you can get that cookie. And you're probably wondering how to get the banana, but when you got the cheese, yeet yourself. It is really hard to actually yeet yourself over. But it is another way you can actually do it is by going up here. Fanny actually showed it in her video where she was marching up here. And she tried falling from the bridge to get the banana, which was actually a really smart idea. And I'm actually going to try doing that. Except Fanny did that with another fruit. I think she did it with an apple. Or I'm not really sure which one it was. But I'm going to try and do it with the cheese, since the cheese can jump really long, like really far. Underneath. Yes! And then you can get that banana, which is over here. I'm a big long banana. Well, anyways, I love being the cheese more. So once you get the cheese, just trying to find it. I'm gonna try and find the cheese. Once you have the cheese, you can finally. I'm gonna try and attempt to get the caviar again. Caviar. Tea bags, and let me just jump. Oh, I nearly fell as the cheese, but okay, I'm gonna try and go jump. Ah, my little cheesy cuteness. Ah, no, I was about to make it though. I really don't like it when you keep falling over. Well, I'm gonna try again just to get the little caviar. And if I don't get it, I'm honestly gonna crash out. No, but I'm literally gonna crash out if I don't. Wait. Okay, stand from here and yeet yourself! I'm just gonna stand here and think about life. Be a wet, soggy cheese. I'm joking, we can't give up. We cannot give up. We have to make it. We have to try again and again, even if it takes the whole freaking video. Help me. I'm just gonna try for like just a few more tries, and then I'm gonna see. I'm gonna give up. How do I keep on getting stuck? Okay. If I get stuck again, then I'm just gonna run away. I'm gonna run away. Okay, well, anyways. Ow, ow, ow. I finally made it to the top. Let's see. Yes, okay. I'm so close. Whee. Ow. Oh, let me just... I think the cheese is too short. Whee. Okay, I'm gonna try this once again. I'm gonna run away. No! I nearly made it. Okay, this is official. It is very impossible to get the caviar. Well, anyways, there's there's a rice bowl. There's a rice bowl on top. Okay, well, since Cree already showed us how to get it, we have to try and yeet ourselves. Cheese. Whee! Yes, and then that's how you get the rice ball. The rice ball is not good enough. It needs to be cooked. Yay! Let's see if we get crispy. Probably not. Well, anyways, I'm going back to the cheese for this way. Well, also, some of you might be wondering how to get the pizza. The pizza is right under this couch. But you can also get a green apple. I have already gotten the green apple. It's right over here. So first you gotta yeet yourself up here. Ow. I'm stuck! That's the thing about being a cheese. You got stuck just about everywhere. Well, anyways, you just need to yeet yourself over here. And after you do that, then you look up the little green plank, and you have to be really careful about this part. I would say for this part you should be like a carrot or something that's like a rice bowl. A carrot or a strawberry. Being a cheese is not good. It'd be a rice bowl. Whee! Whee! Cartwheel! Let's go. The perfect combination. Whee! Well, anyways. Yeet. Yeet. First, I have to get up here. Pizza. Hey, the person just knocked me over. I'm gonna be a mushroom. It's the perfect height. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's perfect. This pizza knocked me over. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, when you finally get on the painting, then just walk up this pink plank, and then yeet yourself forward to the iPad. Walk up and then do a jump. You're careful not to get knocked over though. And yeet yourself forward and try not to fall off. Well, anyways, I don't think you need to know how to get the green apple, but anyways, the green apple is on top of the it's on top of the bookshelf. I do not have the patience to get up here. So, just gonna turn back onto the cheese. And I'm gonna have one of the last goes for the caviar. Because if I don't get the caviar, I am genuinely not gonna make it. I'm genuinely not gonna make it!